2025 was a warm-up year. They gave us a little taste, a little touch of what 2026 is to be. Today I am going to be ranking all of those trickles that we got throughout 2025, from Avatar 3 to Daredevil Born Again to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. We are going to see which one ends up on top. Before we get into this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. You also hit that notification bell to get notified when I upload videos like this. And with that being said, let's get right into it with Captain America Brave New World. It was a fun movie. I have a lot of gripes with it. It's pretty much the Incredible Hulk 2, but it's a good movie up until the very end where I get taken out by that clearly green screened scene with him and Red Hulk. Moving on to Eyes of Wakanda, it's going in the won't watch again. The thing with this show is it's a really good show. It's a solid show. It just, what was the point in it? It gave us some history, and that was pretty cool, and I liked the characters we saw, but it's not like we're going to see them again. It introduced us to Nexus points, I guess, but that's about it. Moving on, Fantastic Four. This is a good movie. It has a lot of flaws, and you can definitely tell where certain scenes were cut out and where they definitely developed more on in other cuts of the movie. But gripes aside, it's a really good movie, and it has heart. I hate Vanessa Kirby, though. Gen V Season 2. Disappointing. Honestly. Yeah, bottom of fun. I think I liked it more than Brave New World. It's not that I was disappointed. It's just one of those things where it was obvious, I guess. I don't know. I want to move on. Invincible Season 3. Good. Bottom of good. We got introduced to Conquest. Animation was a little wonky, and they did indeed make up for it with Mark Grayson's hair in the last episode. I'm really just excited for Season 4 and for this show as a whole, and I'm ready to see what they have in store for us. Hopefully better animation. Marvel Zombies. It's going at the bottom of fun. I feel like Marvel Zombies was limited by the fact that it was in the same timeline and going based off the same story that the episode of What If had. If it was able to do its own story and do its own thing, maybe it would have been a bit better, but it's just an extension of it. It has some better scenes, it has some better horror scenes, it's more gory, it has better character development, but they both just seem to forget how these characters are supposed to talk and act at times. I don't know. Keep coping, I guess. Ironheart. It's going at the top of won't watch again. I really like this show, don't get me wrong. I really like Mephisto, Sacha Baron Cohen. I wish I could see more of him as Mephisto. Hopefully we will see more of him as Mephisto. And I really liked, what's that guy's name? The actor for Hood. I don't know. I forgot his name. Anthony Ramos, I think. It's a really good show. It just, I don't see a reason in watching it again. I don't see how it pushes any storyline that we've been following any further besides her own, and even that own thing is a little, it just was a little complicated. I think putting it in won't watch again is a little rough because I probably might watch this again at some point, but that's how I feel about this. Peacemaker Season 2. It's going at the top of fun. I really like the season. I don't really like how the season ended. Not because I was let down, but because I don't like where they ended Peacemaker's character, to date at least. They're probably going to continue it in some other form. Obviously, we have Salvation going on, and we'll see him again. I don't know. It felt kind of shoe rushed. Like even James Gunn said he didn't initially have it, and then he told somebody. He said it in his podcast. He told somebody, he was like, I had this one final scene that I don't have in there, but I want to show you. And he showed him. He was like, oh yeah, you gotta put that in there. And I'm just like, I mean, cool, but I'm worried. I'm really just worried, to be honest. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, great. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, the best way to describe it is what we wish we got with Tom Holland Spider-Man. And that's all I have to say about that. It's great. Avatar Fire and Ash. I'll put it at the top of good. I definitely liked it more than Fantastic Four. Maybe that's just recency bias or the fact that I just watched the whole series recently. But I really enjoyed Varang. I really enjoyed Quaritch. I liked Kiri's development. I liked a lot about this movie. but it's just Avatar: Way of the Water Part 2. So it's good. Daredevil Born Again goes right above here, honestly. I really enjoyed it. I don't think it's as bad as Daredevil season 2. I think it's right around the level of Daredevil season 1. I think that the fact that they had Cooper, we're not. Go lay down. I think the fact that they had to overhaul the entire creative development and then were able to salvage what they did from this is honestly extremely impressive. And I'm really excited for what we are going to see in March in regards to Daredevil Season 2. Thunderbolts. This movie's going to go in fun. I really liked it upon my first watch, and then after rewatch, I realized that it's kind of boring. And then I realized that this movie relies heavily on David Harbour's humor, Bucky's aura, and Yelena. And obviously, it's going to do that. You know, it's a team movie, but A, there's other people on the team, and B, you got to rewatch it to understand. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tweaking. Superman, great. This is Superman right here. This is my Superman right here, okay? I find it ridiculous that the early screeners, they went in there, saw him save a squirrel, and thought, I don't know how to feel about that. I don't like that. What? And then there was another thing. The Superman happens over the course of a week, and through certain scenes, James Gunn in one of the cuts had like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I saw a few images of what it would have looked like and a few videos of what it would have looked like on Twitter. And I think it would have helped give people who didn't really understand chronologically how the movie was going. It would have helped them a lot, and it looks impeccable. It Welcome the Dairy. It Welcome the Dairy is the best piece of media we've received all year. No question. You need to go watch it. There is no question. No question. Don't worry about this. No question. Well, there you guys have it. That is my ranking of every Marvel, DC, and, comics, film, or television release this year on my personal bias and how much I enjoyed it. I don't really think we got too much slop this year. I still stand on the fact that I don't really understand the point of Eyes of Wakanda. Ironheart, it was pretty good, and I don't think it deserves to be in not watching again, because I'll probably watch it again. I just really didn't see the point. But that aside, we had a lot of great projects this year that are almost a preamble to what we will be receiving next year. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm very excited. If you made it this far in the video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you have that bell turned on so that you receive the notifications, obviously. And if you want to see more of me, I do post clips from these videos as well as other short-form content daily on my TikTok and my Instagram that I will have linked in the description. And with that being said, I hope you all have a great day. Later.